Hi everybody and welcome to Photomikes Garage. Let's see, there's the sign, BC Auctions. Okay, so we're at BC Auctions today, and that is where the government comes to get rid of their cars at auction. And you know what that means? That means I bought a car at auction. And what kind of car did I buy? Well, let's take a look. Da-da-da! Yes, I'm back, baby. I'm back. A 2008 Crown Victoria Police Interceptor in what I'm going to call royal blue, a dark blue color. This car is mine as of today. I picked it up at auction. I paid more for this car than I ever have for a Crown Vic before. It does have a very desirable color. It's got wheels, it's got air in the tires, it's got a lot of scratches, looks pretty dirty, but it's mine. It's mine. Didn't see this in the auction photos, so not so good. It used to have a push bar, as you can see. It's so hard to get Crown Vics from the government these days. They used to be available from the federal government, mostly white ones from the RCMP. I used to buy a whole bunch of those all the time. $1,000 you can get one. But nowadays, that's no longer possible. Those cars are being crushed because at one point someone impersonated a police officer and did a lot of bad things, and so the government decided, hey, we're not going to sell those police interceptors anymore. They just crush them, which is terrible. Absolute waste. But Crown Vics are still available from local governments like Vancouver Police Force and everything else, so they still come up for auction once in a while, but it's getting rare. And it's also rare to get a color like what you see behind me. So I'm very happy to have this car. I'm going to take you with me as I make this car good looking again. It can be done. The exterior needs some work. The interior, well, let's look at the interior. Okay, seat is worn. They always are, but it's still got some padding right here. So that's good. This is loose. That's okay. That's okay. You've got the rubber carpeting as you have in all Crown Vic Police Interceptors. It's not ripped. That's good. This can be cleaned. We got a lot of dirt here. They got to take that off. Oh, this is filthy. Coffee stains, donut pieces. Yeah, this is a cop car, all right. And a full rear seat, which is good, although it is stained and ugly looking. Ugh. Yeah, we got stains. This is an unmentionable stain. That looks really bad. I don't know what happened in the back of this car. I don't really want to know. We got rusty rims. I can fix that. It's always fun to check the trunk. All right. Nothing in the trunk. No spare tire, nothing. Unfortunately, that's usually the way they come. But there's no big dents anywhere on this car. Scratches, but no big dents. The body looks in pretty good shape. I don't see any real big problems. I think I scored a deal here. Glue on the dash, I can take care of that. Basic radio, that's all I need. Let's check out the engine. There she is in all her glory. 4.6 liter modular V8. The beginning of what is great for Ford, and this is one of the really reliable ones. This is a very reliable motor. It's got a few problems, well-known problems. Alternators go out. This is a brand new alternator. I can see that right away. Another thing to watch out for is this plastic intake manifold. It cracks and can leak. I see no signs of that. That is good. Belts look good. And before we start the car, I'm always going to check the oil. Also, the steering shaft, those often rust. They're exposed to the weather. That one looks okay. We have brake fluid, and let's pull this sucker out and see where we're at. Yeah, we got oil, and it doesn't look in bad shape at all. It's pretty good looking. That's good looking oil. Yeah, spark plugs sometimes explode out of these engines, and you always have ignition problems as well, but this one looks good. So besides looking for the manifold, belts, electrical problems, you also have to check out underneath here. I always check here because, oh man, that looks oily. If there's a lot of oil coming out here, you might have an oil cooler leak, which I'm seeing oil. This is not so good. Uh-oh. Yeah, so I didn't really see that before, so that could be an oil cooler leak. That might have to be fixed. Okay. And so the next thing to do is let's start the car. So when you get an auction Crown Vic, you never know what's going to happen here. Is it going to start? Let's find out. Okay, and start. Yes. Yes, now listen to the motor. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, just a bit of belt noise. Yeah, no real clanking, no real clicking, no thunking. This is a good, look how smooth that is. That's a good running motor. I can tell you that right away. I guess they were trying to make sure everyone knew that this is positive. Red means positive. Okay, let's look what we have. We have 160,000 kilometers. We can change that to miles, is 99,000 miles. That's not bad for one of these cars. That's almost low mileage. And it's got 1,556 engine hours, which is really low. Wow, that's a score right there. And now let's give her a little rev. A little bit of belt noise, that's okay. That's okay. Okay. Let's see if the headlights are on. We got one headlight. Oh, zero headlight. No good, no good. Okay, let's take her home and see how she drives. All right. First drive. Man, the steering's nice and light. I like that. Oh, I love that sound. I love that sound. Yes. Yes, I'm in a Crown Vic police car again. And avoiding getting killed by people again. It's great to be back in one of these. You know, it's been a while. I think it's been at least a couple years since I've had one of these cars. And so it feels really good to be back in it. It's got some great features. And as soon as you get back into a Crown Vic, you understand why people really love these cars. They have a certain dynamic, and it's kind of hard to quantify. It's kind of hard to explain because, you know, they're not fast and they're big, boatish, large car. They kind of have low tech, or no tech in the case of a police interceptor. But there's something about them, and that's what makes these cars valuable. And also just the mystique of having a Crown Vic police interceptor. You know, they've been around for so long, so many movies, that just driving this thing is, that feels cool, right? I'm gonna try a little acceleration right now. Kind of hesitated there a little bit. And of course, this car has that unique sound of the 4.6. Let's listen to it now. There you go. Yeah, it does. It does. It has it. That's one of the things I really like about this car, is that special sound. Okay, my royal blue Crown Vic Police Interceptor is a winner. I think I did okay. You know, it's always a surprise. You can't drive these cars before the auction. You can't do anything because of COVID and everything else. So you're basically like mystery surprise. You have no idea what you're gonna get. It could have a miss, it could have a knock, anything could happen, right? Transmission could be toast. As far as I can tell, I'm okay on all those things. Okay, I found another problem. It's freezing cold in here. There's no heat. I've been driving for like 15-20 minutes now. There's no heat whatsoever in this car, so that's a problem because it gets cold in Canada. So that's the first thing I gotta fix. Whew. I'm back, baby, I'm back. I finally got a Crown Victoria Police Interceptor again in one of my favorite colors, blue, dark blue, royal blue, if you will. Anyway, this is going to be awesome. I'm going to clean this car up. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to fix all the things that are wrong with it, starting with the heat. This guy got to have heat. I'm in Canada here now. So anyway, thanks for watching Photomikes Garage. I will see you next time.